Community Action News with Rick Godley, CAN. Remember, when you can't, maybe together we can. Community Action News, CAN.
Rick Talk.
All right, the next question is going to be for Mr. Cody Cheatwood. Mr. Cody, what are two measurable indicators that you would use to determine whether the Sheriff's Department is improving in public trust and operational effectiveness? That's something that in the last forum that you spoke on, as well as others, on community trust. And what is a measurable way we would determine that?
Well, I think the first measurable way to determine that is to be transparent with the people and be efficient with their money. In the first 6 months, you're going to have to be transparent and show them where you're spending their money. If there's fat to be trimmed, we're going to trim it. If there's waste out there, we're going to get rid of it. And I think that's the main thing to gaining back public trust. There are some things that we probably can look at doing to improve operational effectiveness. But the one thing that, and it's like any job you have, they are, at any given time, you've got people sick, you've got people on vacation, you've got people out for whatever reason. That takes away from our staff. And so we've got to be fluid in moving staff around to cover those spots that are not being covered. I believe from the perspective of the Sheriff's Office, our first and primary goal is to protect the citizens of this parish, provide them with the services they need by our patrol staff. To me, that's the first and foremost. So we just got to become efficient in our operation. But again, I go back to gaining public trust. We've got to be transparent to the public on how we're spending their money.
All right. Before we move on to the responses on this one, once again, I just want to make sure we're focusing on the heart of the question here. This is about what indicators we would be able to use to determine that we have, in fact, gained public trust and how that would be measurable. Go ahead, Mr. McGee. Oh, okay. It was Mr. Smith. Apologize.
Oh, you go.
And as a aside, while we're waiting for the microphone to be passed here, I just want to apologize about this timer. I'm trying to. This isn't something I do every day, and my humanity is showing. I apologize. I'm trying to get on course here.
The police department, we work with a $800,000 budget a year. With that, we're 24/7. We are trained to respond to any type of incident that goes on in the city. So if that's not operational effectiveness, I don't know what it is. As far as the public trust, the public will let us know. Their response was different. They'll reach out to us without us having to ask. So once we start being visible and being on their level, being approachable, being respectful, they'll let us know that we have public trust.
Thank you.
Transparency. If we bring transparency to the people in all operations, everything we do, if we remember that this sheriff's office belongs to the people, bringing transparency every day, that's how we gain public trust. Operational effectiveness. Look at your budget. You're running in a deficit. No business in the world can run a deficit. You got to manage the money wisely. Where's the money come from? It comes from the citizens, it comes from the taxpayers. It's our responsibility to use it wisely. It's our responsibility to be accountable for our actions, and it's our responsibility to be transparent at all times.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.